Assalamualaikum dear students, with another lecture of Electronics 2, CIT 244. I'm here and I'm hopeful that you all are fine at your houses. Today in this chapter, as we were discussing on the shift resistors and their types, we will discuss another type of shift resistors, and this type is known as S.I.P.O. S.I.P.O. S stands for serial, I stands for in, input means in, serial in, parallel out, P stands for parallel, and out, serial in parallel. As you are watching this block diagram, number of 4 shift resistors are attached over here, and a single input in serial is connected with these shift resistors, and there are 4 outputs which are concluding the output. So we will further discuss on its introduction. Its introduction is that such type of shift resistor is such type of shift resistor in which data is applied to the input individually, while it is a collective data on its output. As on the output, we have when we apply the input the input on the shift register. In this shift register, the data we applied, that is individual 1011. That is an individual form with the clock pulse. Clock pulse will help to conclude the result from D-type flip-flop. As we know that every shift register is basically a D-type flip-flop, and here you are watching 1, 2, 3, 4. These 4 are basically 4 D-type flip-flops cascaded with each other, and these D-type flip-flops are compiling, making a shift register that is storing a delay type factors for temporary data storage device. So we will further discuss on this block diagram. As I am telling you that we have data input, single data input, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 outputs, and here are 1, 2, 3, 4 shift registers. These 4 D, these are basically 4 D type flip flops, and combining they are making a complete S.I.P.O. that means serial in parallel out shift register. As shown in block diagram, there is one input in series to the parallel 4 shift registers. These registers are basically D-type flip-flop, as I have discussed on this topic already. Further, we will discuss on this subject. Here are 4 flip-flops, D-type flip-flops: 1, 2, flip-flop 0, flip-flop 1, flip-flop 2, and flip-flop 3. Data is coming inside from the input in series. Here is the output. Output is taken parallelly. When data is coming inside, the output Q0 is taken parallelly. This output is also the input of D1. This D1 flip-flop is known as FF1, means flip-flop number 1. This flip-flop 1 have one output, that is Q1, and it is also parallel. So simultaneously, this process continues till the 4 shift registers are combinedly connected to each other. These 4 shift registers are combinedly taking a single clock pulse. When clock pulse will switch on, the data will be transferred to the next stage. Function, let's suppose we have, let's suppose the applied data is 1101. Let's suppose the applied data is 1101. When we apply 1 over here, flip-flop number 1, according to D-type flip-flops timing diagram or output, as you know that, when we apply the clock pulse, the data will move towards this output, and also at the input stage of T1. When we apply the next stage, that is 0, the 0 will also be shown on this output Q0, and the 1 at the previous stage will transfer towards the f of 1. F of 1 will show also a 1 over here and 0 will be present over here. When we apply, only in case when we apply the clock pulse. Similarly, this data will transfer all to all the stages and till the clock pulse is applied. And when we will not apply the clock pulse, the shift register will not move the data to the next stages or not transfer the data to the next stages. So this is how it's a very simple type of shift register, and I'm hopeful that you may have understand this lecture. If you found any kind of problem, you may ask me on my Google Classroom or on my WhatsApp number. Till next lecture, Allah Hafiz, stay safe, stay home, Allah Hafiz.